Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to welcome to episode 10 of New Lancaster. Every 10 episodes, we're going to do a bit of a longer episode. It's kind of like a little bit of a special. Welcome to the first, episode 10 special of the channel. We're following this fishing boat back into harbor. Let's slow it down really quickly. I just want to, oh, there we go. Okay. Bit of an autosave. I just want to reiterate the theme of the city, just because it's episode 10 and we might get some new viewers on the channel. So this series is called New Lancaster, and it's based off, or we're going for basing it off of a East Coast Canadian themed city. So I'm taking inspiration from a few East Coast Canadian cities, and the idea is for it to become the largest city out in the East Coast. What we do with this channel is so far at least, we've made Canadian themed cities, and this is the first one that's set out in the Maritimes. So tip of the hat to all the Maritimers out there. And right now we're back in the harbor of the old city, or what will be the old city, or I guess is the old new city of New Lancaster. If you didn't catch the last episode, what we did was we built this bridge here, because this bridge is connecting our two industrial zones, the McKinnon Lumber and the Crosby Farm, named after two East Coast Canadian hockey legends. And this bridge connects the industrial zones here to the generic industry area section of the city. So it's going to it's going to make the connection a bit easier between the chain of production. So that's really good. And this episode right now, the plan is to kind of get some rapid growth in the city, some residential growth. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at getting our first unique factories. And unique factories are money-making machines. And this is why we were kind of focusing on making sure that we had this connection in, and that these two industries were established before. Wow, there's a lot of traffic on this road. Holy cow. I am a little bit worried that this people are going to start using this highway interchange as like a bypass to get to the city. So they're coming from this side, and instead of going all the way around through the highways, obviously it's shorter for them to go that way. But that's something we're going to see how that plays out, because we might need to maybe get in like a new interchange over here somewhere, just to kind of limit the traffic on that bridge if it gets too bad. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do this episode: residential growth, maybe a bit of new road layouts, upgrading the roads and whatnot, and we're going to get our first unique factory in. All right, so let's hop in here. Let's speed up the game too, because we need some money. So I'm going to think about maybe starting some residential growth out in Mapleton, which is this town over here, rather than in old New Lancaster, because we're kind of running out of space on this peninsula, and I really want to get to the next level, because when we get to this one, we unlock high density residential, and that is going to really help us grow our town. So we're almost there, so I just kind of want to push us to that limit. So I guess that's something else we're going to do today, because we're almost there. So let's get the leveling tool, and let's try to just smooth out this area here. Let's turn up the size a bit, and let's just smooth out this land, just like any developer would do. All right. Now that that's smoothed out, this isn't going to stay the interchange forever. It's just a really quick way of starting out a new little town. It's just make a roundabout. But as the city grows, we're going to take out this intersection, or this interchange, and we're going to make it into something a little bit more efficient, maybe more realistic, because that is a really efficient way of doing it. So let's get that road in. So we're going to start off by extending this road out. Oh no. I guess not that far because I would rather not not it change elevation like that. So, oh no. There we go. So let's right click with the leveling tool on the level we want. And let's just level it out. So just like any developer would do is just cut into that mountain a bit. All right, and let's extend this out to about here. Why not? All right, and now let's use some dirt roads because they're the cheapest. And we're just going to kind of connect this area up like that. And one right here. All right, and now we're going to get like a bit of a small grid system right in here. Change up the grid pattern. And let's get some residential in here. Alrighty. Now that we're out this way, the reason why I'm keeping it in such like a grid formation is because I know we're gonna have to destroy a lot of the city, well, as we have to put in arterial roads, and it's just a bit easier to maintain. As we get farther into the suburbs and stuff, we're gonna start seeing more unique layouts of suburbs and stuff, but these aren't gonna be suburbs in the long run of the game. So as we kind of push for that last few milestone, or the last little milestone, let's get this road in. Perfect. And let's fill her up. All right, and as that fills up, let's look at our unemployment. So 4%, so means we need to add more residential. And we're running out of product here. So I think what we might do next is try to add some more of these trees. So let's get an industrial road. No, let's stick with the dirt road. All right, let's turn Anarchy on and just connect that up. And perfect. And let's connect that up. Perfect. Alrighty, and we don't want to spend too much of our money, but we do need more product apparently. So let's get. Oh, we have saplings now. Nice. Okay, let's put one in right here. Bit for greenhouse. That looks good. And let's just grab the movement mod and let's just move this just a bit away. All right. So let's put maybe 2 of those in. How expensive were they? Not that bad. Oh crap. That's all right. Perfect. All right, so that should help out a bit, and we'll hopefully see these sawmills getting some more product soon. But it might be that this area is full. Well, as this section sorts itself out, we can try to see where we want to put in our first unique factory. And the first one that I kind of want to look at is the furniture factory. And I know we built this road really a long time ago, but I was thinking it'd be really cool to have the factory right out this way. So let's see what we can do with that. So let's go to here. Yeah, this is unique factory. So we have the furniture factory and the bakery available. I'm not sure if we have anything else. No. All right. So first things first is we're going to change the radio station. Bit softer music. So let's see what we can do. So you know what? It's really not that big. It might be able to fit. I was kind of hoping it could fit along the road here, but maybe it's something best to have out this way. No, I was really hoping to leave this for something else. Although it would be pretty efficient because we have all the warehouses right there. Here's a pretty good spot for it, right behind this. All right, let's put it there. But it would be cool here. Let's try it in both places. So let's take out this road. All right, and let's take out the leveling tool. And we're going to need it at one of these heights. So let's just level this off. Alrighty. And let's get in that industrial road. Where is it? There it is. No, let's get a little bit of an autosave. Let's get it out this way. Nope, didn't like that. Let's see how big it is now. Can it fit up against that? It can. Should it be back here more? Yeah, probably. Alright, so let's get in a road right about where we needed it. And then let's put this in here. Alright, I really wanted one of these factories kind of close to the town, because I feel like that's a bit more realistic. Alright, so let's grab the building here, and let's page down a bit just to level it out. And we'll grab the road as well, and we'll just, oh, come on. Hey, there we go. So we got, first of all, we got a new tile here, which is really fantastic. And we got some specializations, unlocked a bunch of stuff there, got high density residential, which is really, really good. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. All right. All right. I like that. So let's get back to what we're doing. So let's grab, come on, move it. Let's grab the road here and let's page down a bit. Fantastic. Okay. Now let's connect it up. And I feel like what I'm going to want to do is connect it up with an asymmetrical road here, because we might get a road out this way, who knows. But I don't want a road there anymore. Actually, you know what? We don't need that. Okay. So now that we have this building, I'm going to try to sneak in a road behind it. Let's see if it'll let us do that. So let's find this level, right click where we want it. All right, perfect. Alrighty, and now we're going to take this and continue it out. Alright, and we're just going to, oh no, we're just going to select this and we're going to move it just so it's perfect against that. Alright, and now we're going to do the same thing here. Do a perfect once so you don't have to come back to it, right? Alright, and we're going to, oh come on, delete that and bring it right out to where we need it to go. Actually, let's bring it quite beyond, and then we're going to bring that out to there. Alright, so now we're going to try to find a warehouse that we can use. Oh, we're in the wrong section here. Alright, so we need two things for this. So we need plain timber and paper, and both of them we're going to be importing from over here. So this is the plain timber, which we have a ton of, and this is oh, that's animal products. Where's the paper? Paper's over here. So one way this is going to work is we can get it so we can make it so that the trucks from here are going to drive all the way to here, pick up plain timber, drive it back, drive all the way out to pick up the paper, drive it all the way back. Or we can get warehouses we need to ship the goods out this way, so that this factory has to do is just pick it up from the factory or the warehouse nearby. So that's what I feel like we should do. And one way I'm going to do this is we're going to take the plain timber and we're going to get it off of this. And we're going to get the paper this. All right, and then this is going to produce unique goods. So we're going to get unique goods out this way. Alrighty, so let's just quickly just do a bit of move it right here. All right, and just try to make it as close as possible. Fantastic. Okay, so this one we said is going to be paper. And this one is going to be plain timber. And this is going to be unique goods. All right, so it looks like we did need that asymmetrical road there, which is fine. It's a quick little upgrade here. So let's just back it up a bit. Might as well bring it to everywhere we need it to go. And yeah, let's do a quick little setup of traffic manager here. So let's select this and then control shift, shift click. Is that it? Make that a yield. Yep. Okay, I'm not sure how this intersection's working. Ah, there's two little things here. All right, well, let's see. We have 2 lanes coming in, so that should be good. Oh, look at this. That's not right. Perfect. Oops. So that I can go straight. And it doesn't look like we need an asymmetrical road here. So let's grab the industrial road. Let's grab more of a prettier looking road. Never mind. A normal looking road. Come on. There we go. So this one has to turn here. This one has to turn there. Perfect. And now we have 2 lanes. So this car can come in here, and then we also have 2 lanes coming out this way. All right, let's see what this is looking like over here with this. Okay, so it can go straight. This one can, how about just turn right? Perfect. Look at this, it's already shipping the timber out this way. All right, and then this one, I guess we should kind of reverse the asymmetricity, is that a word? Of this road. Perfect. Because now this car can turn this way. If things need to, but I don't know if they will. Alrighty, and looks like for some reason this messed up here. So let's get that to go straight. Okay. Oh man, looks like I'm going to need to go through the city here because it looks like there's a lot of little mess ups like this, because this should be able to go straight and right. And this one can't even turn left here. Okay, left lane, perfect. Craziness. All right. So now that we've gotten our first factory in, and it's already producing goods here. Okay, so let's turn up the production rate just a smidge, because it's going to also up our upkeep of the building. You see? Ooh. But it's going to make us more money. So let's just keep it at 111 just for fun. Perfect. All right, so we're going to leave this area for now. But yeah, okay, let's leave it for now. And we can probably get some stuff in here at a later date as well. But let's get in that other unique factory. So it's the bakery. And where should the bakery be? So it's not just like a small commercial bakery. It's more of like an industrial bakery. So technically this stuff's being produced at the flour mill and at the Crosby farm. But doesn't mean that the bakery has to be out this way. It would be nice to maybe keep it along this little section here. Maybe we can get the bakery out in here. Let's see how large it is. So unique factories. Oh wow, it's really not that big at all. All right. Let's just dezone this area really quickly. And let's grab the movement mod. And let's swing this down this way. Oh, bit of an autosave. And let's try to keep it clean. Cool. Alright, let's grab that bulldozer. Let's see what this is going to look like off of this road. So it fits pretty good. And then we could get a warehouse. What does it need? Oh, sorry about that. So it needs 3 things. So maybe not. Maybe this isn't the best spot for it. You know what? Let's put it out this way. Maybe in Mapleton. Mapleton needs something over out this way. Yeah, let's put it out this way. Cool. Found something to do out in Mapleton. Bring some jobs out to Mapleton. All right. Oops, I keep doing that. Apologies. So let's grab an asymmetrical road and let's drag it in right here. Perfect. Quick sip of water. All right, and then let's grab, oh geez, let's grab another asymmetrical road and let's drag it into here. Perfect. And then my plan is to just get a normal road out this way. To come over this way. All right. So let's see if, oh crap, I probably should have measured this out, shouldn't have I? That's okay, unless we just put it out this way.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, okay, let's switch it up. Perfect. And you know what, that looks pretty good. It's not too bad there. Let's grab the movement mod really quickly. Pause the game. That actually works out pretty good. Although it would be nice to have that road kind of continue out normally. So let's grab it. Bring it out this way to there. Perfect. And then let's grab the movement mod and just drag it out because I want it to kind of look like this is all one complex here. Okay. Works with me. And we're gonna need water out this way. Okay. Thank you for letting me know now, game, before I do something else and forget about it. So. Alrighty, and let's bring some water out there. Cool. So this is going to need 3 things. Oh, forgot to pause the game. Animal products, crops, and flour. So this is all going to pull stuff from the Crosby farm. And we're going to need warehouses for this. So animal products, flour, and crops. So we can do a few things. We can grab this, put a warehouse there. We can put a warehouse here. All right. And then this can be animal products, sure. This can be flour. All right. Then we need crops, right? So where's the crops there? You don't see any crops in that list. The funny thing about the game is that there's no building for crops, like warehouse possibility for crops, but you can use these and they fill up with crops. So we're gonna put 2 out this way. All right. You know what? Maybe we can do a quick little thing here And we delete this road. Just because I want to make sure the nodes are all perfect. And we drag it from here. Come on, you almost had it. Alright, let's drag it from here. And oh, we almost had it. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, and let's just flip it. Perfect. Alright, so now maybe we can just grab, because I actually don't think they look that great there, and I'm worried about traffic coming out that way. So what we can do is we can just move it. Perfect. Oh, it's exactly what I was hoping was going to happen. A little perfect space there for it. And let's just delete this. Actually, we can just move it because it's a lot of money, so we'll just move it and we'll put it out in the Crosby farm. Okay. Ooh. Here we are. So this is hopefully going to start working. But let's quickly decorate it. No, I want large trees. Awesome.
You're listening to the classics, the city's home for the hits from the 80s and 90s and onward. 70s, 80s and 80s.
Alright, that looks really good. And let's turn prop and tree anarchy on. And perfect. There's a weird thing about these warehouses. You see this blue square that goes around it? Right where I planted these trees, there's some grass. So it's kind of funny that the hitbox is like that. But if you turn prop and tree anarchy on, which is a mod, only on PC, you can plant trees there, and I think it just kind of adds a lot to the space. But now that this bakery is good to go, it's going to need a place for its goods, which are unique factory goods. So technically, you should probably have a building warehouse for it rather than just like an open warehouse like this, because it's bread, right? So let's get another warehouse in right here. And this will be, oops, got an achievement. This will be unique factory goods. Perfect. And then just that little tip I just showed you before. Grab the tree, shift P. Perfect. Yeah, okay. Wow, this area's turned out really good. But I think I'm going to want a different asymmetrical road for this little area here. So I'm going to use the find it mod. Type in that, and it's going to find us what we need. Ooh. So we have this. It's a bit bigger than I was hoping. But you know what, this area isn't going to be crazy. So let's bail on that plan, and let's just grab one of these. Perfect. Alright, and now let's set up the intersection. So let's grab this. Nope. Come on, exit out of that. Exit. What the heck? Alright, we'll just do it manually. Perfect. And then let's grab this. And I want this one to go straight, and I want the left-hand turn to be its own. And then here, oh, gosh darn. I think if you hold Shift S, no. Control Shift S. There we go. That's what gives it dedicated turn lanes. All right, so let's get that asymmetrical road out on this one too. So let's upgrade it. Perfect. And I guess here we should have that, this one. And then here we should have this one. And that one will leave. Okay, so now let's, should have done this, that part first. But shift, oh, click the arrows, then control shift click, and it gives dedicated turning lanes with the straight and right together. And then same thing. Perfect. All right. So let's just make sure that the giveaway is on this one. So yield coming in. Fantastic, guys. This is looking great. Oh, and make sure this one is set up as well. Perfect. And I don't want traffic light there. I want it to be a yield. So yield coming in to the road. All right. Just finish this up. You know what? I'm gonna go back and go through the city again because apparently there's a few spots where I've messed up how the traffic works or the traffic manager. So what have we done today so far? We have put residential growth. We got to the next mark, put in some unique factories. That's great. And now we're just going to try to upgrade some of the roads here a bit. So let's get these normal roads for now. And make sure anarchy's off when you're doing this, because otherwise it's just going to cause nonsense. Alright, I'm not going to do them all, but I'm going to kind of do every road that's off of a main road here. So Mapleton's getting quite the upgrade today. Alright. And look at our money down there too. It's let's resume the game. It's really bumping up now. All right. Might delete some houses, but it's fine. It's a nice little town, right on the cliff's edge. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to pause the game while we do this part. So let's redraw it in then. Oh. Nope. Get out of here. That's fine. And then let's just cover this area back up. Right to there. We'll see how that turns out. Anywhere else that's been deleted by accident? No. Alright. So let's get back to that. And we'll leave that as dirt road over there. Alright, fantastic. We have some residential demand again. So, but, now we've unlocked high density. And high density is going to really help us reach the next milestone, which is quite far away. And I believe that's when we unlock trains, and trains are a whole other level of this city. So, oh, unlocked a new building. How is the school system doing though? I don't have a school out this way. That's something that we should fix right now. Let's grab an elementary school. Maybe an old-fashioned one. And let's get it out over here. All right. Pause the game. It's always nice to have a park beside it, and a really quick way of doing it is just to grab the playground, and it's kind of like they're attached, right? I mean, they're not really attached, but kind of, right? Alrighty, and let's grab that road, and let's continue it out this way. You know what? I'm not going to attach it to that like scenic road. Instead, I'm just going to continue it out this way. Fantastic. And just like that. Perfect. And we're just going to build that out farther than it needs to go, because I'm just going to connect it like this. Perfect. All right. Now let's fill that in. Do-do-do. Perfect. All right. That should really help out. Start getting some growth out this way. So that's good. And we got a school too. But I said we're going to deal with some high density stuff. So where should the high density be? It turns out like it's starting to look like our main downtown's out this way, which is not something I was kind of hoping for. And gosh, this is turned into quite the mess, didn't it? So we're going to grab those nodes and we're going to go here to slope objects and hope that the slope kind of fixed some things, and it kind of did. Same thing, select the node, find the nodes. Slope objects, that's much better. Alright, well there probably would be some high density around this part of town, but this is going to be an upgraded road anyways, so let's grab the grass-lined, tree-lined road, how about that? And actually first let's grab the grass-lined, and we're going to make that this grass-lined, there we go. And then this is going to be, what the heck, my clicking isn't working today. It's going to be trees, and right up to there. Alright, actually this is going to be grass right here. Would a 3-lane road work here? Probably. It's not like there's gonna be much traffic though, so never mind. Alrighty, and then this is going to have to be a smaller 2-lane road down this way. Turn anarchy on. Perfect. Unless this should also be 2 lanes. No, it doesn't need to be 2 lanes. But that does. So maybe let's upgrade that. Oh, come on. There we go. It finally worked. Flip it around. And then we're going to just use the normal road here. A bit of a weird transition, but it works for now. Forget that happened. Alright, let me get down here. I'm actually going to widen this road a bit into a grass-lined road. I think it's going to look just a bit nicer. And let's turn off traffic lights. Perfect. Whoa. That didn't like that. Okay, movement mod. Interesting. Let's try that again, but fresh this time. Really doesn't like it. Okay, so let's click this. I think there's a few nodes in this way. Let's try to raise it up a bit. No, that didn't work. Okay. Alright, maybe that's why we had it like that before. Oh, no. Just trying to use the movement mod. Alright, and then now let's grab that road we had before. Bit of waste of time, but that's fine. Alright, looks like we're probably gonna have to do a few of these. So let's bring this one down. Nope. Perfect. And connect it with a normal road. Should help traffic out. This area is going to be quite interesting. But I promised you some high density, so I think we're going to get some high density right out here. And this is really going to help the population grow. Okay, that looks like a good spot for some high density. And then how about right alongside the park here? Let's just choose the squares we want to take out. I want to take out the first 4 along here. Oh, Perfect. And then let's fill it in. And then let's also take out, let's take out this entire area here and make that high density as well. Come on, that clicking isn't going today. Or isn't really working today. That's so funny. And then this is still just temporary, but because I don't think we're gonna keep residential out this way, but for now it's okay. Something else we can do now is, now that we kind of have some money, is we can upgrade this to a highway, because right now it's just on a road that we've sped up a lot. And you know what? We can just make it a 3-lane. Oh, come on. There we go. Because we'll have 1 lane going off and 2 lanes continuing. All right. And this can be upgraded to a 3-lane highway. Perfect. And then over to a 2-lane highway. And maybe we can just make it a 3-lane highway. Wasting a bit of money here, but that's fine. We're gonna make it all up. There we go. 2 lanes into 3. Let's put it back at that curve. Okay, that looks really good. All right. So let's look at our money production here. It's doing really good. Let's look at the factory. It's producing. So it's only costing us $931 and it's making us that much money more. So let's try to boost productivity up. Look at that. All right, and then how's the bakery doing? So a bit more expensive to make, but also makes more goods for us. So let's hope that this is enough for now to sustain what we've just built. And we're losing money here, but then we're gaining money. Interesting, so it's a little bit of a flow. All right, so let's go to the budget here, and we have a lot of water, so let's turn down the water a bit. Okay, so things are looking really nice, guys. So what did we do today? We after the previous episode of making this bridge connection to maintain our industries by not forcing them to take the long way around into the city, all these goods here. With this, we got ourselves ready to make unique factories, and we put 2 in. We put the furniture warehouse in this way. Oop. This is just a bit better of a view. Put the furniture warehouse in this way, and then out in Mapleton, we put the bakery over here. So the goods are being made over here. The bakery goods are being made here. The furniture goods are being made here. The furniture goods are going along the road. And over here, the bakery goods are going off this way to the bakery. And yeah, things are producing pretty good here. Before we leave, though, I want to see how the first high-density buildings are looking. Pretty cool. That actually looks pretty East Coast. But this area is going to turn out really nice, guys. Cool buildings. I don't like these ones. They're everywhere. But this will all fill in really nicely, and oh, here's one being built right now. And with this being built, it's going to add to the population. We have a mod called Realistic Population on, and what this does is it kind of makes it so there's one family living in each house, unless it's like a larger house, and then each unit is a separate family in high density. So it kind of makes it a bit more realistic. And yeah. Oh, look at this. Looks like we have like a European theme on or something. That's something I'll look into off camera here. But I mean, those look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate your support on the channel, and make sure you like the video because that really helps me out. And if you're watching the video and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It sure helps out the channel. And make sure you get that bell notification on, because then you won't miss out on the next video of New Lancaster. And who would want to miss out on this beautiful city? So please, everyone, subscribe and like the video. And I'll catch you next time, which probably be Monday, I guess, on Cities by Steven. So have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, and peace out.